This is a project long overdue. I borrowed my neighbor's tractor for some time ago. I bent one of his thingamajigs here. It's supposed to work like this. You squeeze this part and you can prolong the arm here. He and I don't really know what it's for, but I broke it, so I have to fix it. And the point is sort of to show you that if I can do it, well, most likely you can do it. So let's look at the problem. The tubing here is bent and it's sort of squished and off. And when I'm looking more closely at it, I see even this arm is sort of bent, so I have to bash that one to be straight somehow. And also the arm here, also bent. I think that would be the easiest thing to fix. We got a springy thing here, and I bought some springs that look sort of similar. I hope they will work, and we'll just get to it. When repairing this, I don't have to make it the exact same length as the original piece, because it's like steglös, what do you call it? It's got kind of a fluid work to it. So I think I'm gonna try to cut it off, mangle it to some sort of straightness, and weld it together. Otherwise, I might need to find a tube in the similar dimension and weld it together that way. I'll start with cutting this off and see if I can get it to fit together somehow. Sort of making it round, but I can see this piece is sort of bent, so I have an idea for that. I need something inside. There you go. It's going much better than expected, and it's kind of generous wiggle room in this tube, so even if it's not perfect, I think this is gonna work. I cut off about 4.5 centimeters. I think we're just gonna shorten this off and it will be good enough. I'm just gonna line this one up and make it as straight as possible and start welding, and hopefully it will be done. It's looking good, and I had some smart ideas how to align this tubing so it becomes straight with different solutions. But I found in my toolbox a homemade tool that someone else made. You'll get a close look at this. It's like super clever. Well, it's a twing with some welded angle bars here that can clamp together round things. Cool thing is that it's straight, and you also have a spot here where you can put the weld. I just need to put my pieces together like this. Make sure the weld spot is there. Can align these two parts and just clamp it down. And to see if it's really straight, just put in the... Well, that's too easy. I just need to weld it and voila! Welding is not my strong side, so the point is not to show you how to weld, it's to show you that a loser like me can also weld complicated stuff. It might bulge on the inside, so I'm gonna have a go and make sure that the inner rod doesn't get stuck. Let's see how it goes. As I said. Okay, next try. That looks so perfect. I'm just gonna put a... Ooh, I almost forgot. No worries there. I'm just gonna put some more loppor, some more spots here to make it rigid, and then I can weld everything together. Yeah, I burned a hole here, so maybe it's a bit too strong. I'm gonna put it down a notch, like that, and put a teeny weld on the other side, and then I can remove this smart contraption. Now, moment of truth. It's straight enough. Wow, this is going great. I'm going to try to weld it and see if everything works, and then I'm going to grind down the excess material and then paint it over, and we're good to go. Well, this is going really well, but the thing is this is way overdue. And I don't dare to tell you how long I've had it. One thing, to put it in perspective, he had it for 6 months trying to get a spare part from the manufacturer, but there weren't any. And I said I'll make sure and fix it somehow. And I've been having it for way too long, and it's really embarrassing when it's so easy to fix. I should have done this right away. It's looking quite good. It's straight and aligned, and I got the crack welded all the way through, I hope. I'm just going to grind off the excess weld spots here. Hopefully I have, well, not a happy neighbor, but at least a content neighbor that I can repair my relations with later on. The broken one got shortened, but the different lengths I think is like improvement, because check this out. Make the musical instrument of these things that we don't know what they're for. Wow, this went really well and quick. That makes it even more embarrassing that it took so long time to get started. There are some bumps and bruises here. I'm gonna fill them up with like plastic padding, sandpaper both of them down, paint them so they will look like brand new, and hand them back with a huge apology. Keep the neighbors happy by not postponing things like this for too long. Now they're done. They look like brand new. One's just slightly shorter than the other. But I think my neighbor is going to be pleased. Not happy, but pleased that they're returned and functional.